All right, well, we're going to find out now nonetheless. So what do the frontliners need to do for both teams?
I think for both teams here, they're looking to play a little bit slow and then wait for that moment that they catch out and see the player that they need to dive. Jam Gaming, very efficient and quick to jump the same target, but at the moment, Scylla Esports are doing a very good job of dealing with that. They're playing away. They're using Project on that Xayah to really give that right answer in there.
Well, here we go. Scylla Esports versus Jam Gaming. We're locked in 2-2. This is for all the marbles, Doctor, to go on to the grand final against Fusion Girls. Man, I'm hyped up. Let's get into this. What do you think of the defensive lineup for Scylla Esports?
We're looking to see Spoons here on this Diva. What can he do? He usually sits on that hog, but I remember back last patch, he'd be on that Diva quite a lot, working around with Project, using that defense matrix to keep somebody alive. And what they can do with the Diva instead of a hog is they're not looking for picks, they're looking for sustaining the fight. And the Diva will give him that opportunity to just sit on Wuvo and keep him alive.
So, what about the Junkrat coming up for Render? I don't want to do a commentator's curse where they switch off, but oh, just look at the flank there. They're setting up the symmetric turrets. What are the positions of the turrets that you like to see set up on the defense?
Sometimes you like to put them reasonably close to the spawn so that they come out and come around a corner. You get a little bit of ult charge and then start setting them up and split them up. It's a bit of a mistake sometimes when you see players put too many together. So just putting only 3 on the bridge there, it looks like a little bit better than just, you know, putting all your eggs in one basket.
Especially if they've got Hikari on the Winston on the opposite side who could just jump across and just straight across, destroy the turrets.
Laser beam all those turrets, taking out extremely quickly. You won't see them last very long. And what they've got to deal with here, Cantor's discording people up and then CCAM chasing.
Render though, he's just going to come around the right hand side. He will walk in front of a couple of turrets though if they're not careful. As that's going to allow Flake to get up to 12%. Hikari's up nice and high. He's spotted some of the turrets, and then if they're running a Symmetra, he can just zap away them.
Right now, Scylla Esports are sitting a little bit far back, which means you're going to have to see a lot longer and a further jump coming out from the players at Jam Gaming to get in there.
Here we go. Flake just moving back. He throws up the shield there to help deflect Render. He's quite low. Gets taken out by Spoons, who flanked around behind him. Hikari does get a kill on top of Flake. We're 5-on-5 right now. Apathetic gets a kill on top of Saphira. Hikari now, he's going to jump on with the Discord Orb on top of Sparky. He's quite low. Takes him out now. Spoons, the mech's about to be popped. Here we go. The Discord Orb's on top of Spoons. Now it's on top of Project. And it's Jam Gaming all over the checkpoint right now. Scylla's in trouble.
Yep, Scylla not getting anything done there. They split themselves off. They did manage to take down Render early on in the fight, but they just went all over the place. Sparky left alone by himself that allowed Apathetic to run amok.
Man, this is usually one of the hardest checkpoints to cap, and they've got 5 minutes and 20 seconds, Jam Gaming.
One thing you see a lot on the first point of Icon World is either a very quick take or an extremely long, drawn-out first point once those ultimates start to come up. But since Jam Gaming managed to do it this time, they're going to be able to carry that momentum onto the second point.
And they've got the Pulse Bomb, Transcendence, looking very good for Jam.
Yeah, they're going to be looking to get an early pick, as we probably will likely see the players from Scylla drop off this high ground and take a very early engagement.
We've got Wuvo, Project and Spoons all lurking close to their ultimates as Apathetic got the kill on top of Sparky. Render though gets taken out by Saphira. Spoons is now dropped down from top of the castle. They're ready to start the fight now. They want to get the engage happening and get some time on their side, but that's to deal with CCAM's Dragon Blade. He's been pirate grenaded. They need to deal with Spoons as well though. Deflect comes out from CCAM after he got the kill on top of Wuvo. Hikari got one of his own. So it is still Jam